New BG. Cash money. Hot
Silky
boy.
smooth on the ones and twos.
The way. Juvie.
Welcome home, buddy. Didn't never
Big
say
J.
nothing.
This how you treat your man when he touched down from doing a bit.
Ladies, man, podcast, silky smooth on the ones and twos. Shout out soldiers, you know what I'm saying? Reggie Vegas, narrating. Oh, he coming in soon, kings and queens, princesses and princes. We got some shouts out tonight. Ooh. Come on in on the silky spoon. Like he said, when you come home, how they gonna treat you, man? You ain't never chill. You ain't never rap. He did it like a man.
Mama! She! That's my brother!
Kill him.
When I first got home, Black took me up water the next day.
Hey, man. Welcome home. You know how we do it out here, man.
I drank rosé for a year straight. You feel me? Whatever I said I was going to do, when I was locked up, I came out and done it. You better know it.
We coming up on maybe a year or so. Ladies Man Podcast, we on YouTube. Look us up. Spotify. Ladies Man, listen up.
Subscribe. Watch all the other shows that you ain't watched before. It's about 41 of them.
We banging out here. Chi-town.
Shake a hand. Tell a friend. Subscribe. Leave a couple comments. We back. Tell 3 people to tell 3 people, you hear me? It's fall. We're gonna see how you dress now. It's fall time now.
See what's to it. Birthday coming up. Scorpio season.
No, November 6th.
Hey, we finna go all the way in, man. Moody Monday. We gonna make it to a magnificent Monday. Miraculous.
Man, we just had a cousin party, man. It was off the chain.
Ooh, better know it. Bonita.
Oh yeah, Rita.
Hey, Tasha.
Mika.
Hey,
Tyrone.
Lil Man.
Robbie.
Marcus.
Yeah, shouts out to the executive group.
Robbie, what's up? Babe,
Bonita.
Hey, who else we got? Fred, what's up?
Jan.
Jerome.
Matter of fact, that's my sister. What up,
Dennis, what's up?
Better know it.
What? The future, you know what I'm saying? Sonora.
Crystal was in the building.
You know what I'm saying? The magnificent baby.
Brother.
The photo man in the house.
Mike, bro, you couldn't have done it without
The security officer in the house. The little ladies in the bed in the house. Cha-cha in the house.
Oh yeah,
Cha-cha.
What it do? What it happen? Oh man, we did it so big, man. We had cakes, we had food. Oh man, to my man Chase.
Oh yeah, the chef, bless him.
Chef for the future.
Oh man, he coming through all day.
Got that restaurant over there on the 103rd. You better know it.
Grease.
Be back opening up in a minute. Chase.
Man, special shout out to my
Family love.
man. She kind of a little under the weather, but we gonna lift her spirit and the whole world, family, and everybody. You know how we doing it, McCoy.
Pray for us.
And Helen, man, don't worry, you still gonna be out here. Keep a positive attitude, kings and queens. Now, tonight's episode, it's gonna be something. That's my brother right here, man.
It's on.
Return. It's gonna be the return. Hey, soldier.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Tonight's episode is entitled Hey, the Fall of America.
Finna get political.
Y'all ain't gonna be playing. Cause you know what, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens.
Like on that political shit. Look
the
out.
Fall of America, man. I know you brothers and sisters be like, what's going on, man? This what's going on. Here go the book right here. Okay? Okay, kings and queens? Okay? Okay? We coming out hot, like always. It's the return, y'all.
Huh?
Yeah. Hey, the Fall of America. Like this right now. It's like,
yeah, we finna tap on something real. We're gonna walk up this slippery slope and just try to educate y'all about something that y'all may or may not be educated about. You know, ladies, man, all about showing and knowing, you know what I mean? We're trying to educate you about some things that you may or may not know about in order for you to have an understanding of what the world view is. If you don't study, you don't know, you get zero.
Now, before I even start this episode, I want y'all to know the words that come out of my mouth is my opinion. It's my perception on it. It has nothing to do with his opinion. He can voice his opinion. I just want everybody to know because we stand on what we say. And it may be some things that may be controversial, but it's nothing that's meant in a direction of hate. Everything that's said is for love and awareness.
Always love.
Alright?
But it's gonna be like,
they tickle some fancy.
It's gonna put you on the edge, make you think about something, you know what I mean? You know, it's always two sides to a story, man. It's your side, they side, and it's the truth, the light. We're gonna try to give you two different sides, and you come up with your own interpretation of what's going over there in Israel and Palestine on God's story.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's a lot of depth. It's also a representation of what could be happening here, or is that representation of the end? You better know it.
And that's our second act, this Palestine and Israel, y'all. And I want to tie that into what this Fall of America is and what we talking about. But before I go too crazy and I'll go on, I want you to recite that quote we came up with earlier to get me in the right mode.
What's we talking about? That one that we came up with earlier?
Yeah, man.
Don't watch blacks. Watch the pod. There's a lot of watching going on, man. A lot of people watching blacks, a lot of people watching me trying to calculate the movement, man. Just be part of the movement, ride the wave. Don't try to be the wave. I ain't even trying to be the wave. I'm just trying to ride the wave and do what we do, man.
Man, don't watch us, watch the pod.
Watch the pod, man.
You want to know what's going on with me, man?
Smoke on it.
Watch the pod, man.
Let's get into what we're going to get into.
But we're coming every week.
We're going to start coming several times now, different ways.
Now check this out. We want to start with human rights. Because this is the main thing here, kings and queens. Human rights. Okay? What is that? Human rights are morals, principles, or norms for certain standards of human behavior and are rarely protected in municipal and international law. Okay? Morals and principles, standards of human behavior. Okay? Regularly protected in municipal and international law. There are 7 basic human rights. Okay?
Speak on it. What's them human rights? Because you need to know this.
This is serious business.
This means no matter where you go around the world, this supersedes the Constitution.
Everything. This is human rights. Okay, kings and queens? You have the right to a fair trial and presumption of innocence. Okay? You have freedom of thought and conscious and religious beliefs. You have freedom of opinion and expression. Okay? You have freedom for peaceful assembly, freedom of association, participation in public affairs and elections. Okay? And then you have freedom of your choice of food, education, or whatever type of work you may want to do. Okay, these are human rights, being human on earth. Right now, all you folks out there that's be into things, it's also a thing called the Ten Commandments. All right, and I want us to know these human rights, and then these 10 commandments is things that the higher up, the man upstairs, say you don't do these. All right, you got thou shalt not have another God other than God, right, himself. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images. And I ain't know what graven was, so I looked it up.
What do it mean?
Graven images is like cars, clothes, sports.
Materialism.
Yep. You don't supposed to fall in love with that.
False gods. Idolatry.
Yeah.
I get it. You know, there's a lot of people that just fall in love with money. I was having a conversation with somebody about, it's ironic you bring this up. You know what I mean? It's ironic you bring this up because I was really having a conversation.
This one of the 10 commandments.
I was having a conversation with an individual, and all this individual was talking about is the fact that they got their bag up. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they busting moves in ways they ain't never bust moves in before, which, you know, I let them know that I'm thankful and I'm grateful that they reached that level of prosperity. However, when you reach a certain level of prosperity, you have to really take a look at your ego. You know what I mean? As you grow, look back at your ego. Make sure you still got your ego under wraps.
Try to keep your 2 feet.
Because your ego determine your altitude in the end, man. If your ego ain't right, that shit is something.
Now you treating everybody greasy. You know, that's unnecessary. Like, you right, cause the higher you, what you say, the higher you go.
The higher the monkey climb the tree, the more he show his ass. So, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with growing. That don't mean a person don't hate it because they letting you know. They letting you know that you not, you know what I'm going.
Right. We want to see you elevate, Keys. That's the thing about ladies, man. And also, we don't know everything. I didn't know what this graven image was. Maybe y'all did, but if y'all didn't, now y'all know. Thou shalt not make love unto any graving images.
That could be a man or a woman. That could be your wife.
Yeah, these commandments is both.
That could be watching TV. That could be smoking weed. You know what I mean? That could be driving fast. That could be too much.
Too crazy on you.
That could be too much of anything. Anything that you like to do above more than you paying attention to God. That's what they talking about. It could be out drinking. It could be smoking pot.
Anything. Thou shalt not take his name in vain. God.
Don't just say on God. On God.
Right, you just don't supposed to be doing that. Honor one's mother and father. Thou shalt not
They say if you don't do that, your day's gonna be numbered.
Man, bro, this man. Honor thy mother and father. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not
cheating on your wife.
Yes, that's right. Because when you not married, right, you can do whatever really you want to do because you trying to find your way. But once you have your wife and you just out here sleeping around, they don't call that cheating. They call that adultery. That's why they call it adultery. Because you constantly stepping out on your
big time sin.
Yeah, man, it's a sin. It's serious business.
One of my homies, when I was locked up, I had a very good woman in my life. She stuck by my side, G. And I got arrogant and egotistical, like, man, she ain't finna do shit. And he like, man, still you know that you did her wrong in a lot of ways. Just think about how it'd feel if she did you the way you did her. And what's gonna stop her from doing it? That was eye-opening. That made me not want to cheat on a woman no more. Because my ass never thought about that. Mm-hmm. How would I feel if I do it to them? I was that stupid.
Yeah, and they take growth. And then men so sensitive a lot of ways when they do something, babies get so emotional, they lose it. You know, and that's a lot of domestic violence and stuff. But we got to, the way we did shit, we got to kind of be able to take it too, you know? Shit, and it take growth.
Man, shit.
Thou shalt not bear false witness against thee neighbor.
Don't lie on me.
Man, Joe, listen. Listen, kings and queens, that's why I say, man, I look forward to it. Because I know old boy right here gonna bring something up. Neighbors, your neighbor, my neighbor, our neighbor. That's why he said, you don't supposed to just be out here because you supposed to know your neighbor. You supposed to be close. And you don't supposed to be out here bearing false witness. Talking bad about this person, lying on this person. Thou shalt not covet. Now that's what that was another word I did though.
One what another person has. That's not even jealousy.
Man.
That's just like me just looking at blacks like, man, I want his life. I want his wife. Well, I want his car. Like, I want his shit. I'm not into me figuring out how I'm going to do it for myself to get it. No, I want your shit. And I might even rob you. Because you a goofy anyway. I used to have people always say, damn, how the fuck Silk like that? How he get like that? You know what I mean? Why he got that? You know? I got it because I put the work in. Don't want what somebody else want. Want what God want for you. Not for even what you want for yourself. Want for God what God want for you.
Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. Now, these the 10 Commandments.
Don't just. That's very serious.
Hey man,
there's a trickery in that.
Yeah, it's a lot of trick. That's why I say
that one for that. You want to talk about that? Because I know how to get. I'm on that.
That's what I say that one for that.
Hold on, wait a minute. I love you to death.
Yeah.
We can elaborate. But on that level, well, I can talk about that Sabbath. How the trickery was done. That when the Roman people adjusted the Roman calendar, and how a lot of religious people celebrate and had a Sabbath on a Sunday, and it actually supposed to be on a Saturday.
Correct.
If you look at if you go by the real calendar.
Now, you supposed to honor that and keep it holy. Okay.
If you don't, that's a sin. So if you celebrating the holy day on a Sunday, you might be sinning.
Don't even do it.
That's one of the 10 Commandments. It's tricky. One of the tricks the devil played on people.
Come on, man. It's right here. So you missed the day that you're supposed to be worshiping, and then you worship the day after do it all.
You're a day late, $1 short to get to heaven.
Exactly. Now the magnificent thing about ladies, man, is we do things that's needed, and the reason why we started off with this human rights. And the 10 Commandments is because it's a lot of violations of human rights. Now, if you black, you know about getting your human rights violated.
Smoke one.
Have you ever not been given a fair trial? Do you have freedom to express yourself? Can you assemble together peacefully?
You know what that means? And a lot of times, like in this generation, in this era, from what I'm saying, and I'm part of the problem, right? Because I know better. Like when something happens in your community, it doesn't matter how big or small it is. If the numbers against it, man, you can walk on that shit, you can march on that shit. That really fucked people up when it fucked the government up when they see how many numbers of people that you could put in one place to have one common goal.
There's powers in them.
Instead of us being together, we find divisive ways not to be together, like GDs. He stay over there. I'm a BD. I'm a stone.
You know what I'm saying? Individualize and separate.
What if we just got together and had one common goal and just push forward on whatever that was?
One nation. You know? And that's why they took out the brother too. Because that's what we need is power in numbers. And that's really finna be the whole strategy. Because this fall of America we telling y'all about straight out the gate.
America afraid of the numbers. Because with the numbers you can change shit, man. It's just like we so stuck on our individual self. And that one self is one person, one thought. What if you get millions of thoughts to have one thought?
This Fall of America by Elijah Muhammad messenger of Allah, leader and teacher to the American so-called Negro.
Hear that boy? Listen to that boy.
Man, say, why you say that? We believe in one God whose purpose and name is Allah. Okay, they want to say this. Check this out here. The reason why I said that is because this man here prophesies this war that's happening. And he titled it The Fall of America because that'll be her destruction. It's incredible to me, man, because that's why I was telling y'all, man, these brothers is smart, kings and queens, and then the things that they teaching us is so important because they would call it a hate group. They at first would say they were some terrorists. This is what the government of the United States was saying about these brothers that they call themselves Muslims.
What does the word Muslim mean?
Well, basically, the word Muslim is like you give up yourself for, you know, the belief of one God, kind of, you know. And the great thing about this Muslim thing is you don't never supposed to hurt one of your brothers. Like, you ain't never go kill no Muslim. You don't never really turn them down. Anything your brother asks you for, it's like your obligation to help him. Now these brothers right here, right, they black Muslims is what they will call them because we in America. These Muslims we finna be talking about, they from the Holy Land. That's Jerusalem, Mecca, over there.
Israel.
What's so interesting, people, is these the Muslims that's over there, right? These black Muslims that's based here in Chicago, Illinois, has more divine knowledge than the brothers that's over there.
Say that again. Say that again.
My brothers. Got more divine knowledge and teaching than the brothers over in the Holy Land. That's from over there.
You know, I feel like, you know, because I'm going to be honest, like, for me...
And them brothers intelligent over there, y'all. They ain't no joke.
Like, what I'm saying is, like, comment like that is...
I mean, it's proof, though, because...
I mean, no, it's not.
Yeah, when Minister Louis Farrakhan, blessing and honor to the brother, he the living descendant of the teacher, right? Right now, today. And all the brothers over there say the same stuff.
Okay, this is what I'm saying, like, I mess with Farrakhan super hard, you know what I mean? I love that man, but at the end of the day, knowledge is knowledge, you know what I mean? For me, personally, it's not about who got the most of it. I'm just glad that anybody able to share it.
That's what I'm saying.
So
and his teacher wrote this book. And in this book it says, America is going to get pulled into a war that don't have nothing to do with her, but she gotta feel the need to help her brother. And it's going to be really a white war in a town in the Holy Land. And then now it's coming into
fruition. That Palestinian-Israel war that they claim the Palestinians started. You know what I mean?
1973, kings and queens. This book was written. That's why I mentioned it. Okay? I gave you the title. That's the first thing in the first page. Okay? And now we going to elaborate because when you from the hood, right, you know about oppression. What is oppression? Okay? Prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment or control.
Break it down then.
Oh boy. Oppression. Light one up.
Smoke on it.
Smoke on it, player. Oppression. Now, if you ever been oppressed,
Let me
like
just
we
say this
know,
here. I
you
have made a
want
rap.
to.
I hate to say this. I hate to cut you off. Let's go with that. But I'm feeling myself right now. I have made one rap one time, right? I thought I was on some shit. This was back in the day. And one thing I said in my rap was, litigation's what we facing when we fighting the pressure. Will somebody release the pressure because pressure busts pipes? And that's what oppression do. You know what I mean? It busts pipes. It builds. It's like somebody just standing on you, right? And they won't let you up and you can't breathe. Like you trying to get a job, you're doing all the right things, you know what I'm saying? And it's just not going right. When you come outside, the police just...
The story of our life!
Police just throw you all on the gate, man. You wasn't on shit. You just trying to get milk and eggs, man. Man, Granny just sent me out to get some milk and eggs.
Man, I smacked them eggs out your damn hand.
I ain't number 8.
Now you gotta explain that you got Jack and they ain't got the eggs. So how?
I remember them people used to handcuff us to the gate, man, and fill out cards, man, on us, man, and lock us all up for mob action. We wasn't doing shit but walking to school.
Hold on now, mob action. That's basically if you 5 people together, black people, that's the law, right? Right here, human rights give you the freedom for a peaceful assembly.
And another form of oppression, they do it in education. They don't even give us the books that they give to people in Naperville. So we sat back in the dough.
Human
like, how
rights.
the hell you think I'm going to pass this test and you ain't giving me the information to educate me on how
These
to pass
brothers
the test?
was fighting and dying for this human rights. The right to have education. It's right here.
Learn, G.
Just want to learn.
These people want to stop.
They used to kill you for trying to read.
Man, they took your history from you, everything, man.
Uncle
Pat. That's what's happening over there.
Uncle Joan.
That's what's happening over there in Palestine.
So many others, man, they had to make a way without even being able to read and articulate English American Giorgio words because of oppression. Black people.
Smoking on that beatbox.
Beatbox. Now, you have these Pakistanians.
Okay.
These Palestinians.
Oh, say it right.
Let me get this right, because that's a whole nother place. Now, these Pakistanians and something else. We'll elaborate there on another day. They ain't got nothing to do with this. These Palestinians and Israel. Okay, now before I get to that, let me tell y'all something was interesting when I was looking up this stuff, right? Israel ain't even a doggone country. It ain't even on the map. It ain't, when you Google, you know, like you could Google Chicago or Google Illinois, and then you go to the map, you go see the state of Illinois. This Israel cat never around. They ain't in no map in history. This whole place where it was at was called this place, Palestinian.
See, at the end of the day, like at or around 1942, the European Jews migrated from Europe over there to where they born at. And then after they moved in there, like they allowed, like the Palestinians allowed them to come. Like
man, you kick it with us.
Like how America's allowing the Venezuelans in America right now, like they letting all these refugees in. Well, anyway, Israel went over there and they just started claiming land. They like, hell no, we let y'all over here. They like, hell no, we got guns now. America gave us all our guns. I got a
big brother. We was talking about that big brother, little brother.
Right because I don't want us to cut this podcast off, but you gotta smooth know it.
Right, delegation and then the use of being knowledgeable. Hold on, let me interject something, Silky, because this is the main thing. That's why I start the episode like this.
Go ahead, get it.
This is my opinion. This is your opinion. But yet still, we educated enough. I know we educated enough to be able to illustrate it the best that we can for y'all without we ain't worried about getting flagged because we know what we gonna say.
I am.
But yeah, so the thing is, you got Arabs now, you got Jews, and the whole time I was thinking earlier, I was like, when you listen to Jews, when you deal with Jews, that's what y'all. Let's think about Jews. Jewish people, not Jews, Jewish people. Jewish people, right? They got their own Bible that they deal with.
Can I stop you right here? Can you imagine you allow me to come in your house, right? Like you say, cuz you can move in the basement.
Man, dog,
hey man, you fucked up. I feel sorry. I feel bad for you, man. I love you to death, cuz don't move your dust ass in the basement. I'm like, okay, cuz. I'm playing the role, but all the time I'm study buying guns over the years. I'm buying guns like a motherfucker. I have them in his house. He don't even know I got them.
Man, we got rocks over here. We ain't even thinking about no damn.
I done got up with another one of my cousins in another state. This nigga got money. He give me all the guns and all the money I ever want.
Look, right.
I always take them.
Man, yo. Right.
Man, this is my basement. Now the basement ain't just mine. Now I move on the first floor. Then I go up to the second floor. Next thing I know, I got most of this house, man. Blacks, you gotta get your ass out. Where that deed at?
Out, man.
Same thing happened over there in so many words. Break it down to a...
Hey, we gonna get ladies, man.
For me to break it down to a simplistic term, why I believe I could have understood it if I didn't understand it.
So y'all really go understand it tonight, because we go give it to you in the raw. And Jewish people got the Torah, right? So you have... It
ain't nothing but the Torah ain't nothing but the first 5 books of the Bible. So
you know,
it's just a fancy name.
I'm just trying to get y'all to understand the nationality and culture of these people that we going to be talking about. Because we know how black people is. We know how black people is African American. We know Asian people. Y'all getting what I'm saying? You know people say they from Jamaica, right? Jewish people, right? Now, Judah, when they was talking about the Jesus stuff, right? The enemy of Jesus was
He had a lot of enemies.
Yeah, he had a lot of enemies, man. But what's his name was Judah? Judas.
The one that kissed him and sold him out and got him murdered.
Judas.
Hung himself. He felt so bad about kissing Jesus and letting Jesus' enemies know this is him. And that's why they always say the kiss of death. That terminology came from when Judas kissed Jesus.
There you go.
When he kissed
and
Jesus,
did like. It
identified to his enemies that this is the one I'm finna kill.
Right. That's how dirty the nigga was. You see how dirty Judas
That's why
was?
they call it the kiss of death.
Now these Jewish people.
I'm gonna stop letting people know I know about this type of shit.
But that's why we breaking it up.
I'm very,
Now you also can illustrate that to whites and blacks in
the truth.
United States. We just doing it lady man style. This gonna be the best illustration y'all ever gonna get. Right, the kiss of death.
That's why they call it that. Because he kissed Jesus to identify to Jesus'
and that was
enemies
Judas.
that this is the one I've been telling you need to murder.
So now all the people
I'm going to let you know it's Jesus by hugging them, and then I'm going to kiss them. That's how you going to know that's the one that you got to murder. Ain't that a motherfucker?
Ain't that so? And then you can't even deal with Jesus. But you got to have a counterpart, good and evil, right? So I bet you that to say that the Jewish people, first enemy was the Hebrew Israelites.
Hey, it's a lot to them. You know, it's a lot of...
Now in Chicago, y'all know these purple gold guys, y'all be out there.
Larry Hoover, Hebrew
Israelite.
They say they might be the lost tribe of Israel. That's what they really believe. Larry Hoover,
be one of the 12 tribes.
Larry Hoover, Hebrew Israelite. That's what he is.
Jesus. So look, these people, the Jewish community, right? Now, like he said, they moved in, whatever they did, blah, blah, blah. Now, we're going to deal with it tonight. Now, listen, y'all. 50% of the Palestinians is 18 years of age and under.
Say that again. Young people, say it again. Sound like our young people killing each other. Say it again.
50% of the Gaza nation in Palestine is under the age of 18. 50%. So half the community is 18 years of age and under. Israel and United States right, been partnered
Okay.
since
1940. What?
March
What year?
28,
Okay.
1949.
Knew it was in the 40s. Say that back, because this is the main whole situation of this war. Say this again, because this is very important.
Big
people.
brother, little brother. When he said that, open the whole joint up.
I told cuz this is a big brother, little brother relationship. Israel and
Open
America.
the whole thing. Israel.
My people.
Kings and queens.
Learn.
Check this.
We finna tell you what it's about.
United States been partnered with Israel. Made them since the start of March 28th, 1949.
And back then, you gotta remember, they didn't have nothing. See, they'll build Israel up to be a superpower in the Middle East in order to have the ability to get over to the Middle East faster in order to secure that oil and secure that money. Just like Bahula.
We didn't even have civil human rights to 1967.
A lot of people don't know that.
And you telling me these people over here
Back in
already
42.
making it crack
And
with some cats?
49.
In 49!
Your black ass can't even vote yet.
When?
They put their people on over there to get that power over there, to control that oil. They been new. We just learned. We like 500 years behind everything, really 6. Let's just listen to this little dirt. This shit too hard. I gotta listen to my niggas. I wish I could holler at him. I don't know him, but I wish I did. That's why we so fucked up. Everybody want to put somebody else on. You don't want to put your family on. You don't want to put your right hand man on. Because you so scared he gonna supersede you. But you ain't thinking about the fact if he supersedes you, he can still pull you up like he pulled them up. People be haters, G. No matter what you do in life, man, if it's good, do it. It's already knowing it's dope. People gonna hate on you, G. Like on everything I love,
Don't
man.
be like what you said.
They gonna hate on you, man.
Don't focus on what the others do. You stay focused
On what you doing.
What you doing.
Don't focus on the hate, focus on the love, man. Real talk. People don't know sometimes when you do that type of shit, you be killing the motherfucker on the inside. And that motherfucker that's dying on the inside might be fighting against themselves. I stopped cursing so much. I apologize for cursing.
Right, but that's just his passion. That's just his passion. Bro, when you talk you that passionate, like he said, we had Lil Man, we had
all generations.
yeah,
Little man Snap, Tyshawn,
we had
all Selena babies.
We had Kenosha was there.
Selena, my baby was there.
Miracle was there, man.
Everybody was in there, man.
The young folks, man. We had what's Reese's daughter name?
Shanice.
She
was in the house dancing. They was in there. It was Reese's birthday. On the day we
right,
do that
man, cousin, yeah, man.
It was Reed's birthday.
Who else was the young Marcus? He ain't young, but
he
came through with them Coronas. He wanted me to send him a shout out, man. Them Coronas
hey,
was
Mark was so fresh, right? He said,
La Familia.
Yeah, Mark was so fresh. He like, man, I played X amount of dollars for this fit. Man, I'm wearing this shit for 10 days, nigga.
Man. He going to work. He go out.
He work every day. He ain't gonna wear for 10 days.
Right, he just cracking jokes. That nigga cracking jokes.
Sador was there.
Sador, her baby.
She couldn't even hold her baby. She kicked it all the time. The family showing so much love. My sister was there with her.
Oh, Pookie, man.
Came in, everybody was there. Mika was there. Mika went to a party before the party.
Yeah,
went to our party, went to party again.
What was the sister name that was giving us
Tisha Crystal?
Crystal, man. We gonna get
She just got her new house.
Blessings to you, sister.
I can't even say what suburban in, but it's super dope.
Blessings to you, sister.
I'm so proud.
Blessings to you, man. We so happy for y'all.
Everybody was there.
Ladies, man, everybody was there. If I forgot y'all name, y'all know how y'all know, baby. Y'all play cuz, baby.
Rodney was in the house.
Y'all know what it is. We be
Baby Boy was in the house hard.
Hey, man, let you go along. Them was all the young folks. They all 26.
Breathing down, top there.
They 27 and down.
Number new shit on this station.
What is this?
Okay. Who is Israel Big Brothers? You got Americans You got Europe. Okay. Now I want to let y'all know about this Israel. Every boy that's born have to join the military for 7 years. You say, Reggie, what that means? That's mandatory. It's called mandatory military service in Israel. That means you don't have a choice about if you go and join the Navy like they did. You going. You gonna be a Marine.
Ain't no draft. It's a part of being a citizen from that country.
You have to do it.
That's your. You got an obligation to do that as a man.
Now,
in other words, you ain't no man unless you do that.
Exactly. So when you born as a man,
you already know that.
They have you under control where you going to do that, right? Now, when you talking about this Holy Land, Reggie, everybody over here know about Jerusalem. Okay? Now, Jerusalem is the capital of this town that they call Palestine/Israel. Just like Chicago is the capital of Illinois. You could be from anywhere. When you come to this capital in the Chi-Town, you could be from Robbins, you from Harvey, man, you could be from Schaumburg, you could be from down south Illinois, up north. You know what the capital is, don't you? Chicago is the capital of this state. Okay?
Springfield, the capital. But Chicago generates the most income.
Right.
It's the most important city.
Right, it's the city.
In the state, but Springfield is the capital. But Chicago is the one that generates most income. Based upon it's the largest and the most people.
Right, no, but that's important. Springfield, I apologize for that case. Springfield is the capital. You say Springfield, Illinois, that's the capital, right? So that's the same thing with this place here. Jerusalem is basically Springfield, right? And like he would say, or I said, basically, Chicago is basically like Israel. in the geographic. But Jerusalem, right now, since 1967, it been ruled by Israel, right? Now, United States, provide Israel with more than $2 billion a year in military and other assistance.
See, a lot of people don't understand, like, it's just like on the streets, man. If you got a lot of guns and a lot of people that's willing to die and kill for one belief, right, you could be strong, man. You could really take over. So what America do is, like, make different countries and different areas and different people strong.
They brothers.
And they look out for them. But you ever notice they never did that for the Negro in America, like, made them super strong. And even though they got different grants and stuff that we can get, we don't do what we supposed to do in order to get them grants because we fail to learn, fail to adapt to what America's doing and what they doing. You got to strategize, mobilize, and do what you do. Strategize, mobilize.
Well, you say Europe, what's the countries that's rolling with these guys? So y'all know. You got Greece, Norway, Germany, Iceland, Rome, Italy. Think about Rome and how they be doing with the Catholic Church and how they rape through Egypt and the black culture. They rolling together. Right now, United States, they provided all this dope for these people in Israel. Who is these people? These are the Jewish community. They trying to put their neck, they been putting their neck. From what I'm noticing, can you imagine, like he say, in slavery every day? You can't eat, you can't get no water, you can't do nothing, not because you're not able, somebody preventing you, and they enjoying it. Now they call these Palestinians some terrorists. This Hamas, underground terrorist group that's just, evil and evil, going at each other. They try to protect their place, which was their place, and these other people that came up in power, they got bad backing.
Got money behind it.
And they over here sticking it. Now the thing is,
that's just like,
because I want to show them this thing.
That's just like if you had a big brother when you was growing up, right? Like my little brother, you know, he never done it, but I'm sure like in the back of his mind, he know when shit got
let me
thick,
show this for my big brother.
he could always go get his big brother. You know, like if they like 7 and 8, you know what I mean? Like me, I knew I could go. Like now, I know I can go get my brother. If I go get my brother, the problem gonna be more of a problem. You know what I mean? So, and it's the same thing with Israel. If you get on me and you start getting the best of me, I go get my big brother. They call America.
I want to show y'all something. You was talking about the brothers, man. My brother sent me this when I became a Muslim. I'm going to show y'all, man. These some hard brothers, man.
Allen was in the Navy, man. Big time, a doctor. Put his life on the line for this country for over 20 years.
I'll let y'all see.
My big cousin now, one of the smartest people I ever met.
You know what I'm saying?
Was willing to play the ultimate sacrifice. He got that overseas over there in Iraq. That boy was in many wars, not one war. I love my big cousin.
That was Iraq. Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Allen was in the military. You know? Jamie was in the military. Uncle
Man,
Sandy was in the military.
Man.
My dad was in the military. Cousin Chris was in the military. I did some time in the military. Let me think.
Hey man,
if I left anybody out, it's unintentional.
They did it, so I wouldn't have to do it. And you know, the thing
all of us was willing to pay the ultimate sacrifice.
Man, they put their life on the line, man.
Yeah,
don't y'all know?
Big Cub was in that shit forever.
Bless it, big bro. That was bro. We was talking about it because you know what, y'all.
A doctor, man, gotta get Al his credit, man.
Oh yeah, man, bro, straight doctor, man. When I know if I get injured or anything, I call my brother. I call him up. Bro, tell you something. He a surgeon.
Boy, smart as hell, man. My big
oh man, what?
Love my cousin, man.
He just be chilling too.
Can't wait to see him.
Big fuss about it.
One of the smartest people I know. I love to talk to him. Man,
Scorpio, his birthday coming up on the 26th.
I gotta send him something if it ain't nothing but a car. I love my big cousin. I bet he gonna watch the pod. I love you, Al. Shout out to Al. I would have gave a couple people some shout outs. Damn, who I told.
We got time.
Shout out to Al. I'll figure this shit out.
We did it for y'all because you know what? You gotta understand that these people is being oppressed. And we need tired of being oppressed.
We need to bring Al here and do a show with Cousin Al. This motherfucker's smart.
We'll fly you in, man. We just
he can fly himself in. He got that bread. I can't afford it.
Oh yeah, I can't afford it.
He got more than me and you put together.
You owe us some Chinese food anyway.
Didn't he make us run in the alley to go get him and his that Chinese food
we went
in the rain? Al, I never get that.
So maybe you can fly down here.
Get on the pod,
right. Get you some sushi or something, man. We get on the pod.
Whatever you want, cuz might want some ribs.
Get something for
he might want some ribs, man.
Oh, he do a lot of eating. We set him up good. Hey.
I do a lot of eating.
Who is they friends? These people starting to get friends now. You know who they friends is?
Who people?
These Palestinians.
Damn. Who they homies? It's like Iraq, probably. Iran.
They homies Muslim people, man.
Saudi Arabia?
Man, they like, hold on now.
They call it the Arab nation, don't they?
Oh man, Jack, these cats is starting to deal.
Who they got?
Now they starting to work with these Asians. They getting, like you say, Saudi Arabia. Iran starting to get into this thing.
A lot of they call
the neighboring community.
Sound like them boys George Bush called the actors of evil.
To make this holy war. And you say why you mentioned that earlier. That's why I mentioned it, because they doing it in the land that's the holy land. Yeah. When you start dealing with this Jordan that's dried up.
They ain't even supposed to walk on certain parts of that country.
Man, this Jerusalem right here. They got the Kaaba over there. This Mecca over there.
Big dome. When you face the east and pray, that's what you facing.
Come on, man.
That dome. Am I right, Reggie?
That's it. And then for all of y'all to clear up with this Kaaba, they be talking about they worship in the stone. No Muslim worship nobody but God. The thing is, the stone was a gift from Abraham, and if it's there in your town,
what did it represent? You remember?
Basically, what it represented was a place that everybody could come to worship God, not Abraham. And it's been there since the beginning of time. So why it's like the Sears Tower for us in Chicago. Why wouldn't you be like, man, I like Sears Tower. That's the first thing you see.
It's even bigger than that because it's
it's too because it's
a
place
replica of
Abraham.
God's
Yeah,
work.
man. I'm just trying to tone it down for y'all. I don't want y'all to get too outrageous, but that's why
You gotta tell them.
it's so. Yeah, you got. And okay, so let's tell the truth. So hey, Chicago, Illinois, right? The Muslims, we out here. Check it out. All the brothers that y'all know, this what they was fighting for. This what our liberation. You see how they been doing us for human rights. Then when Malcolm X went over there, we was talking
Where
about.
you go to Africa?
Yeah, he did his pilgrimage to Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Saudi Arabia down there, going through this Jerusalem, doing this
Doing this jihad.
You know what I'm saying?
It's called jihad?
Yeah, it's called jihad. It's pilgrimage to, every Muslim got to go in their life. That's what I'm saying. So it give you something to aspire for. But I said all that to say, he noticed that in America is oppression. It's blacks over here, whites over here, segregation.
Wasn't right. Wasn't no justice.
This Malcolm X, y'all. This ain't
There was no righteousness.
Okay, y'all. I try to bring analogies so y'all get illustration, so you can understand what we say. Be like these brothers been talking, but then I'm trying to tell you. So when he went over there, as y'all know the story, he saw all the brothers. They was all colored,
White, black, praying together and believing in one God.
And what's so amazing is when I go to pray, it ain't nobody from Chicago, South Side, nothing. And then when I go over here to see the brothers, right, with the minister, it ain't none of my other brothers from like Saudi Arabia, Pakistan. They don't come, they ain't over there. So I like my brother would say, he was like, you know what, brother? You like the bridge. Bless you, baby.
Thank you.
He was like, you like the bridge, you know what I'm saying, between the both of them. You know, and I wanted to experience both of them before I made any decision, because the guys that I know, they are serious, y'all. They know languages, they neurosurgeons, guys and ladies, they engineers, they don't play. The place is still there. I went today to get the book. Cat tried to hold back my integrity and growth, but I proceed on, you know, and I'm gonna tell y'all the core, man. I'm gonna put it up on my book. Most people don't even know if you go down 71st past Western going, that would be west. It's an archive of the brothers. And every human needs to be going over there. It's like a museum. But you can walk past things when you don't know, and you too consumed with nonsense and oppression. Enough. It's our time to rise. I love y'all black people, man. We out here, man. We represent, man. My mama said when I told her, man, she was like, you know what, Reggie? You always been a rebel. I just started giggling. I was like, mama, you know, you may be right. And she is right. And I study learning and growing because I know when I develop to who I'm becoming, I can talk and do what I gotta do. Me and my man right here, man, they can do whatever. I'm covered. You mine. And being that we're in America, we have no position to help these Palestinians. All we can do is just hope that they stop slaughtering people. Probably 10 minutes. And stand up for your human rights, kings and queens. Now, the other thing is you gotta understand these Hamas dudes, they ain't about nothing but killing these people. It's like a whole group of cats that's just, their whole mission is just trying to take out these Israelis that been oppressing them, man. You know, the thugs that came together and said, you know what? We gonna set it up.
I knew that was gonna get you good. I had to get you good. I knew it.
Straight up.
On a lighter note. Let's
what does the story?
Let me see. I'm thinking I get you.
We gonna go out here and mob up. We gonna go out here and mob up, man, and we just gonna have our business. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. Hey, man, subscribe and hit like. And what you
Lady Man podcast. Hey, don't watch us, watch the pod.
Man, straight up, man.
We ain't gonna give y'all too much information about this shit. Sometimes, like my homie told me when I was in the Navy Silk, man, sometimes you gotta just fake dumb.
Straight up,
Just
man.
fake dumb, man. You know what I'm saying?
The man said if you lay down, even the animal won't bite.
If you lay down and just sit still, even the animal won't bite you.
These mods dropping stuff from the sky. Roll right up in there. They going jihad, man. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta take things in your own hand. Bless us Allah for allowing
There's new
us
music
to
too,
be
man.
able
I'm gonna keep hitting y'all with new music.
to- Right, we got a few more ticks. We got some closing statements.
Didn't I play that song for two?
You good? You played all the jams, all your songs. You got a few more minutes. You can play whatever you want. Oh man, we gonna have to close on this one right here. Oh, we going over. But we gotta show love, man.
Damn, my hope I played Tay Sav's song.
We gonna hit you up, Tay Sav next time, man. Oh,
I
look,
got
now,
to do about this.
we hit you up,
Tay Sav,
Sav
shouts
next
out to
time,
Tay
man.
Sav. He sent me
Yeah,
about
man.
6-7 songs, a video too.
We gonna
Tay
flex
Sav,
on
I
you
promise
next
you,
week,
next
man.
pod, I'm gonna play your
We
shit
got-
first.
Go on,
I got
close
to.
it down then, Sil, cause this time.
Look at we
Peace
can't
and
do no
love,
little
man.
dirt. We can do this little dirt. We got 57 minutes. On the
Oh,
pod,
yeah,
we got
yeah.
a whole 3 minutes left.
Oh, okay. You
On
want
the
to
pod, you can shut that down. We're gonna get out on this pod. We got this new dirt.
Yeah, let dirt go.
Watch this.
Watch
Watch this shit.
Come on, y'all. We trying to bring love out here.
It's new dirt, people. Remix with Burna Boy.
Hey. Y'all already know, man. Be peaceful out there. Don't never take a day off of learning and growing.
You gotta play both these remixes. Dirt.
Hey, I'm with it. But hey, stay focused.
Tell my people, man. We do a lot of teaching on this show. It's a great show, Black. Shouts out to Black. My little big cuz, man, he did his thing on this. Plenty knowledge, plenty research. Took a lot of time to do this. I gotta salute you, get your flowers while we're here.
Peace.
Let's to Blacks, ladies, man. You did your thing on this show. I love it.
Thank you, sir.
You ain't go too far, but you went far enough. You walked that slippery slope like you was pimp walking.
Good training, man. And we spit the knowledge out there. Hopefully y'all understand, but if you don't understand nothing, you understand the pressure.